want you to know, while you folks at home were enjoying those commercials, we here at the Omni were enjoying the music of Ted Howe and his Emmy Awards Orchestra. Ted, thank you. Beautiful. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to present the next batch of winners, first an Atlanta landmark, the policeman who was a real pushover when children were around. He's Officer Don. Now the president and general manager of WATL-TV, Atlanta's newest station. I refer, of course, to Don Kennedy. And joining him, another pioneer, the only man in Atlanta who always stays up till after the late show ends. Channel 17's Crack News team. Team? Yeah. Bill Tush. Here they are.
Thank you, Jack. That introduction of you as the Channel 17 News team reminds me that there's a difference between VHF and UHF. For example, at Channel 36, we have black and white cameras and a little Japanese guy has a paintbrush inside.
Everybody makes fun of Channel 17's small news department.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. You know, they should have been around a year and a half ago when Turner bought the Braves. Word came down we had to cut the budget for the news right in half.
And?
I canceled the morning paper.
We know that perhaps today's kids spend more time watching television than they do in the schoolroom, and so what they watch is important, and during the past year they've had some neat children's shows to watch. For the Outstanding Achievement Award in Children's Programming, the nominees are City Kid, WSB-TV, Spring Asher and Wiki Chambers producers; Christmas Series 1976, WSB-TV, Andy Johnston producer; Just Yesterday, Clara Barton, WAGA-TV, Wendy LaValle producer.
As you can see, the box is slowly turning soggy, while Tom's trash can is still sturdy on the outside and dry on the inside. Box, trash can, wet mess, trash can, which proves one very important point. Never put your garbage in the bathtub.
For the first time in months, the North Pole was quiet. Santa and his elves had been working so long and so hard that they hadn't noticed how things were getting a bit crowded. For as far as the eye could see, toys. A spangled, sparkly, multicolored, crazy quilted blanket of toys. You've never seen smiles like they smiled, or heard cheers like they cheered the year the first load of toys was finished.
Clara, youngest child in the Barton family, had many teachers. Her mother showed her how to cook and sew, and her father, a captain, told her of great battle adventures. But her favorite time was with her brother David, who taught her to ride the wild colts. When Clara was 11, David fell from an unfinished barn and was badly hurt. Clara spent 2 years caring for David until he was well. She proved herself a capable and sympathetic nurse.
And the winners are City Kid, WSB-TV, Spring Asher and Wiki Chambers producers. That's not all. Christmas Series 1976, WSB-TV, Andy Johnston producer. Just Yesterday, Clara Barton, WAGA-TV, Wendy LaValle producer. All three.
Spring and I would just like to say, how about winning your first Emmy for a bunch of garbage? But we have some very special thanks that we'd like to say, and that is, we'd like to thank our husbands who have supported us, literally, to our children who've made us experts constantly, and to the city who really got behind us in their head, in their heart and in their deep pockets.
And we'd like to thank the wonderful people who made City Kid, the wonderful people who had the talent to do it. We would also like to thank WSB for their commitment to children, and we'd like to thank Van Camfort for his commitment to us.
I'd also like to thank my children for giving me some of the ideas that I got for the series. I'd like to thank Jim Ferguson for giving me the opportunity to do it, Cal Warlick for doing the great artwork, and David Ulrich for all of his help and his enthusiasm.
I bring you greetings and apologies from Andy Johnston, who couldn't be here tonight because he's deeply involved in the process of being married. But he did give me a shopping list to read to you. He wanted me to thank Dan Akins, who wrote one of the stories in this series, and his fantastic artists, Virginia Staples and Mike West, B.B. Sams, and especially photographer and editor Nels Anderson, who put it together. Thank you.
I want you to know that after the show tonight, Don and I, being the old pals we are, going out and have a good game of ooey-gooey. Cabra people cover everything from a leisurely motocross jump to a Peachtree Creek overflow. Their jobs may not be as glamorous as the on-air types, but believe me, we couldn't get along without them. The nominees for outstanding camera work, either film or tape, are Jim White, WSB-TV for School Train, Bill Anweiler, WXIA-TV for The 5 Most Dangerous Jobs, Bill Grimes and George Macroneris, Georgia ETV Network for Bits and Pieces.
I done missed my bus.
Is one of a dozen detectives working on the police decoy squad. Every night, Larry and his co-workers go out looking for robbers and muggers.
On the flat farmlands of southwest Georgia is a living record of a time when survival skills were the source of Georgia's folk art.
And the winner is Jim White, WSB-TV for School Train.
Thank you. After shooting literally miles of film and tape through a camera lens, this is beautiful. Thank you.
The documentary is television's way of looking inside a subject, and local television is sometimes sorely criticized for not having enough documentaries. But the nominees show that Georgia stations can do quality work in documentaries. The 3 nominees in this category, documentaries, are Close Up the Cops, WTCG-TV, Robert Barnes, producer. Close Up on Israel, WMAZ-TV, Macon, Bill Tribble, producer. Secrets of Gone with the Wind, WSB-TV, Bill Imboden, producer.
Doesn't belong in the same class, and Jaws couldn't shine the shoes of Gone with the Wind.
And I seem to be the purveyor of multiple winners. The winners are Close Up the Cops, WTCG, Robert Barnes, producer, Close Up on Israel, WMAZ, Bill Tribble, producer, and Secrets of Gone with the Wind, WSB-TV, Bill Imboden, producer. Congratulations to all of them.
I don't believe this. I'd like to thank Sid Pike and R.T. Williams for giving me enough film to hang myself with and letting me have the opportunity to do what I wanted to do and make the film I wanted to make. And thank them very much. Thank you.
I appreciate this award very much, particularly since I'm not even from Atlanta. And the thanks in this case should go to the people of Israel, whose voices and faces appeared in the documentary, and to the Israel Ministry of Foreign Affairs for keeping me from getting lost on the Negev Desert. Thank you.
I have so many people to thank I can't even begin to start. First of all, I want to thank WSB-TV for their interest in this program and for permitting me to do it, Don Hill, Van Campert, Rusty Bruton, and most of all, the technicians and the people behind the scenes, writers Norman Shaven, Bud Charda, Merrill McNeely. Thank you all.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Congratulations, gentlemen. And Don and Bill, thank you so very much. And we'll be right back with more of the Emmys, so hang in there. Jerry, you got it, baby.
After these messages, we see how the Kraft nominees rate, and we watch Olympic star Lynn Nightingale skate.
Announcing.
Our final Kraft Award tonight is for Outstanding Individual Achievement as a Scenic Designer. We're not all just plants, but some are legitimate ones, and they make us hopefully look better. The nominees in this category are Charles Hunnicky, Georgia ETV, General Set Design; Lynn Bateman, WTCG TV, General Set Design; and Chris Glass, WXIA TV, Set Design, 11 Alive Newsroom. Never thought I'd say that in public. The winner is...
Well, now you get to do it again.
If this is all three, I'm going to leave the stage. I'm going to leave the stage anyhow, but there you are.
You should after the weather you brought us for the
get
last
out of
few
here.
weekends.
Get out of here. Well, you know. The winner, Lynn Bateman, WTCG TV.
All that glitters is not just a soap opera, Sid. I need to say special thanks to everybody in Turner Productions, and too long of a list of clientele that I can name. And I need to give special thanks to Sid Pike, Jesse Waller, R.T. Williams, and Josh from Little Josh. Thanks.
Congratulations, Lynn.
Thanks and congratulations to Guy Sharp, Ruth Warwick. Ruth, thank you. Thank you, Guy.